I shot a reindeer in Greenland with my 7x64, which is a little bit like a 280, and I shot it with a monumental bullet. And sure, the animal died, but it didn't react as much to the shot as I wanted it to. And I realized I needed a little more velocity when using those bullets, and they are mandatory where I live. Enter the 7mm Remington Magnum. I had actually fallen in love with the 7mm PRC, but I decided to go with the 7mm Rem Mag for practical reasons. At the time I was making the choice, PRC components were not hard, but pretty much impossible to come by. And I'm glad I made that choice, because reloaded components, all this stuff, has been so much easier to get hold of. That said, today I'll probably go with the PRC, because the component situation has changed dramatically where I live. See what I said earlier about taking detours and jumping into rabbit holes? I have already moved away from what's important, the deer rifle. I think it's fair to say that using a 7mm Remington Magnum, shooting small to medium-sized deer at shorter ranges, qualifies as a bad idea. Sure, it works, but it is overkill. And overkill isn't necessarily a problem in its own right. The problem is it takes more effort to shoot it, more skill to shoot a Magnum. I have to learn to deal with more recoil, and to learn to deal with more recoil I need to practice more. But on the flip side, the ammunition is more expensive, which might prevent me from practicing as much as I really should to drive this rifle, or the cartridge, as it's supposed to be driven. So picking a Magnum when you don't need one, is like walking into a minefield. You're looking at a lot of potential problems.